Tuesday, March 17, 2020. Yesterday I was having a conversation with my son, who is 8 years old, and he's doing Chinese school remotely from home due to the coronavirus. So as part of the classes that he usually do, there is a test. So this Saturday he has to do a test. So the communication from the teacher was basically to all the parents, the class starts at 9 o'clock. I will send out the papers, exam papers or test papers at 8:30 in the morning. Print them out, hand them to your kids, and then you want to make sure you turn on your camera so the teacher can see the kids doing the homework, doing the test, and then microphone should be turned on only when there is a need for communication back. And basically the test is closed book, right? So I was telling my son this, and my son's request was, can I not turn on the camera? Can I turn on the camera and wave and say hi, and then turn it off and do my test? And my response was, the teacher wanted to see you so that you don't cheat, right? So you don't look at books because it's supposed to be a closed book exam. And his answer is really innocent. This, I would say, face in his head that basically says, "But Dad, I don't do that anyway. So why should I turn my camera on?" And it's interesting because in my mind, there's this innocence and there's no bad idea, right, in his head that he's gonna do and abide by what is needed to be done, and there's no reason for anybody to distrust him because he's gonna do what is necessary. So the idea of having to be monitored so that you are doing the right thing is alien to him. He doesn't understand that, right? I think that's interesting thing for me to observe and learn. That is, how do we as adults behave? How do I behave? How do your kids behave? How do you behave? How do we behave in the society? A case in point is in an example with the social distancing thing that's happening right now. Nobody's really watching you. Nobody's really watching me. I could have easily gone out, right? So how do we behave? How do we act? I think that has some implication to how our kids react as well. So I'm really blessed and happy with his answer. I was perplexed as to how I answered his question. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to answer the question, but I found it really happy that he would say that. It's like that. I'm not going to cheat anyway. There's no reason for me to turn on the camera, but it is a requirement to turn on the camera. And that's all I could answer was, you have to, because that's what the teacher said. So that's it. That's the thing, interesting in my mind as of today. Bye.